You're here basically calling him a liar right now. You're calling Tony Schiavone a liar, but CM Punk, the Second City Saint, never lies. Come on.
I'm not saying he never lies.
Well, you're taking everything he said in Ariel Helwani like it's gospel. I didn't punch anybody. No, you kind of did. You pushed the guy in the fucking face. Oh, I just thought I was being responsible. What way is that responsible? He was bullshitting. He told the truth, his own version of it, his own skewed version of it. And so everyone who's pro CM Punk is saying you're exactly right. He didn't lie. He wasn't acting responsible, and he wanted to get fired. Period. And I'm not going to take everything he said to heart. I'm really not. This is why CM Punk's a bullshit artist. He was trying to say, when he said the counterfeit Bucks comment, he said it wasn't about the Bucks, just what people talk it. If they take it that way, that's that they take it. That's how they take it. Vladdy, did he not do that on purpose?
I think he was being clever there.
Yeah. Well, he came out and said he didn't mean the Bucks. He's a liar. He wants to be a liar. That's who CM Punk is. And he could call it working, and he doesn't care. He could call it work in the crowd, and you call it work in the audience all you want. But the guy is a bullshit artist. And he sees things his way, and he somehow, in his narcissistic manner, is able to manipulate the truth to make him even believe it. Was Jack Perry cursing out Tony Schiavone? I can't see Jack Perry cursing out Tony Schiavone. I can't. But we're going to believe CM Punk after Shiavone when it comes out. And I mean, I can just look at him and take their word for it. Shiavone has a less reason to lie than anybody. He doesn't give a shit. He's going to retire soon. He doesn't care. And I really believed him when he said he does not care. And he also talked about the footage. He's like, I didn't care about the footage. It was whatever. I didn't care. I don't care about. So he wasn't exactly saying it was good to show. But it's like, which one are you going to believe? It seems like you're taking a guy who clearly is a bullshit artist in CM Punk, opposed to a guy who maybe he was more disappointed than he's letting on, but he certainly was adamant about AEW. It's not like WCW, so everyone who's saying that...
Stop your thoughts right there. Stop your thoughts right there. I never said the AEW versus WCW comparison. I'm saying off of his reaction, him saying that he was playing into the heel EVPs. What I'm saying is every heel he pretty much deals with, he is the Nancy negative, calling them weird little childish names, and throughout. And this has been a critique of mine of his for as long as we've watched AEW. And then all of a sudden we have a heel and he's just like looking at the camera and just trying not to react at all, and almost just like a look of shock on his face. That's what I saw.
So you're only going to take one snippet of his response opposed to everything he said. Right? Okay.
Well, I didn't say anything about WCW and AEW. I'm not saying
that was
AEW
part of his spiel. Episode. That was part of everything that he was saying, because you talked about why are we bringing up WCW? Because everyone brought up how it looked like Bash at the Beach in 2000. That was the big thing. It's the same vibes. He had the same look on himself. You even brought it up. So yeah, there is a WCW comparison. You did bring it up, and that was part of what he was saying. And you're taking the court on it. He was a lot more believable out of the two people out of both interviews who I'm going to choose to believe. I'm going to believe Schiavone 10 times more than I believe CM Punk. Especially if your big thing is because he called 3 heels scumbags and doesn't call any other heel, and he doesn't call the Bucks scumbags. That is a stretch for the reasoning behind you're thinking he's full of shit. It's a real stretch.
Wait, so that's how is that a stretch when he does that over and over? It's a point that I've made on the show. Again,
none of them are their bosses. Have you noticed the Bucks are berating everybody that works there? Renee Paquette, the other chick, Tony Schiavone. I mean, they almost pushed Schiavone. And he said, you got to show us respect or you're fired. It's part of who they are. It's part of that storyline. Again, I'm choosing to believe Tony Schiavone in a 4 or 5 minute spiel. I listened to the entire thing. I believed him a hell of a lot more than Mr. I was acting responsible.
In terms of the Mr. I was acting responsible thing, what caught you off? What caught you off guard about what happened and what you saw there?
What was responsible about going to a talent right before your match in the biggest wrestling show outside of WWE of all time, getting in his face, and then throwing the first physical part of the altercation? What is responsible about that? I thought I was being responsible.
He thought he was handling a situation as professionally as he could at that moment.
Wow. If he thinks that was the most responsible thing, then CM Punk is a fucking derelict.
Is he? I mean,
Walking up to somebody's face and then starting a physical altercation with them is the most responsible thing he could do? Come on.